Need a quick, simple Viking outfit? I got you covered.
My plan for this apron dress. I took my measurements, did a little bit of research, found out very common to have this kind of shape for the front and back, I think, and then gores. I'm doing my layout a little weird. My material has this lovely little stitch along the bottom and, well, all the way around. I think it was a tablecloth. Probably a tablecloth. So it has this lovely little stitch all the way around and has this little fringe also all the way around. I rather like it. I think it would be a nice way of adding a little bit of detail to this apron dress without me having to do embroidery. So I'm going to have this along the bottom of the apron dress. So all of this will need to be where that little stitching is for the front. On the back, I'm not as fussed if it doesn't have the embroidery. It'll look fine in pictures. Most people won't notice. You know the secret. Don't tell anyone. I also think making the straps with that little bit of interesting stitching on them will be great. Again, adding a little bit of detail or interest. I'm not as worried about it at the top because I'll have the little dangly beads and the clasps. I blocked out my pattern piece for the front and back with pins. I measured it out and then just pinned where I wanted to cut, where I want to cut. A sane person would actually make a pattern piece. Then there's me. My pieces are cut out. Sadly, I did not have enough material to do 4 gores. I only have 2. We'll see how this works. It's me. I'll figure out a way of making it work. I always do. Next, I think, top of the apron, straps. Top of the apron or straps. I have dug out all of the green thread that I own. We're going to see which matches the closest. That's not bad. I like to pull just like one thread out and just lay it against the fabric. You know what? That blends in pretty well. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of this. Which means I'll start with this, maybe use it up, and then go for that. Bit of catch up on where I'm at with this apron dress. I went ahead, pinned everything together, and stitched it using a zigzag stitch because this loosely woven cotton likes to fray. I'm going to have green little bits of thread everywhere for months. I have already pinned the top of the apron dress and I'm just getting ready to sew this. But first, I remembered this time, I need to change thread because this stitching will be visible and I want the thread to be as
similar color to this as possible. I also remembered to turn my stitch to a straight stitch instead of the zigzag. That's done. I think next I'm going to do the straps. I have pressed my straps. They're all nice and pretty now. I just need to actually finish the end where I had turned them right side out. All I'm going to do for this, turn the ends in. And then stitch it up. There's one ready for the machine. And there's the other. Attach one end, bring it over my body, and then see what length they need to be. Remove the pin. Now I can try this on. I pinned the straps into place, tried it on, adjusted it a couple of times, and now I'm ready to stitch them on. Straps are attached. I did that by hand because I broke my needle in the sewing machine and went, I'm done with that for now. I need a change of pace. Next thing I need to do is even out the bottom of the skirt because my sides are longer than the middle because, yeah, I didn't plan this very well. All right, the bottom hem is done. The apron dress is now a wearable garment. Now comes the fun part, adding decoration, trim, making it pretty, giving it aesthetic. So the things I have to add decoration to this lovely apron dress. Clip-on earrings that I found at a thrift store. I also have a couple of necklaces that are going to be my beads for the front of this. I have this lovely trim that I think will look great around the top of the apron dress. Then I have this trim that I think will look great at the bottom of the skirt. All right, first trim is on. Next, I'm simply going to stitch both necklaces in place where I want them. These are just clip-on earrings. I put them through the stitches in the ribbon. Done. No fuss, no muss. Next, it's time to attach the ribbon at the hem of the skirt. Trim is on the bottom of the skirt. I think other than putting this all together, the only thing I really need to do is figure out what I'm gonna do with my hair. See you in a few. that's it for today. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more, hit that subscribe button. Until next time, have fun and be creative.
Hello, Internet.
Okay, I'm adding that. Tough luck. That's going into the outtakes. You doomed yourself. You said hello.
I am so lucky. There's the start of it. That was all the bobbin thread I had left on my bobbin. I was going to run out of bobbin thread very soon. Thankfully, I'm changing it to green. But my thread came out. Bad thread. And I have misplaced my tape measures. All of them. Can't find a single one. Sigh. Next step, well, focus. Good camera. Next I need to kind of even out. Thank you. You can do this, camera.